All right, this is, oops, I got the cord plugged in here. This is your last lesson for chapter 10, distance equals rate times time. I was having problems loading videos last night, so I only got one loaded last night. I got the second one loaded this morning, and I'm trying to do the third now here before I go to work. So I have chapter 10 all done, and then I'll start chapter 11 tonight. But I want you to watch the one that's watched the most. Please watch from Eric's, from pre-algebra, his playlist, the one that says please watch before you chapter 7, because it talks about proportions, and a proportion is when a fraction equals a fraction, or a rate equals a rate, or a ratio equals a ratio. But anyways, it's just when a fraction equals a fraction, like 1/2 equals 5/10. That's a proportion. Anyways, and I'm just going to show you how to do it from the way I teach, and then also how to do it when you in a table. Like here, we're in a table, so I just anyways watch that. But so here, I might as well do this first while I'm talking about this. So a bunch of ways you can do this. This is just like going up by 100, so this is going up by 15. You could just go up 100, go up by 15, go up 100, go up by 15, and do it the slow way, or which is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of, to me, risky doing it that way, but it's okay. But this is times 2, so this is times 2. This would be times 3, so this would be times 3. This would be 45. This would be times 4, so this would be times 4. Or you can go times 2 and times 2 and get 60. This could be times 3. This would be times 3 to get 90. This would be times 5, so this would be times 5 to get 75. But just thinking proportionally, you can multiply, okay? And which is cool, right? So here, distance equals rate times time. It's just this formula, D equals RT. They don't do a capital T, they just do a lowercase t, but I do a capital T, so I don't confuse with a plus sign. So there's only 3 kind of problems, the easy ones anyways, when it's just you're finding the distance, or you're finding the time, or you're finding the rate. So just here's an example of one of each of these. You're going 60 miles an hour for 5 hours. How far are you going to go? Well, D equals RT, D equals 60 times 5. You're going to go 300 miles. What if you're going 400 miles at 80 miles an hour? How long is it going to take you? Well, D equals RT, 400 equals 80 is your R, and T is you don't know. Divide, and 5 equals, so you're going to go, it's going to take you 5 hours. And last one, what if you travel 600 miles and it takes you 20 hours? D equals RT. Always, when you're doing a problem with a formula, write the formula down first, then plug in. You always write the formula first. Make it just simple for yourself, and now it's just cookbook. This is a super easy equation to solve. And so you're going at a speed of 30 miles an hour, your average speed, right? So here, this one right here, you're going 93 kilometers an hour for 52 hours, blah, blah, blah. You went that many kilometers. Number 6, you're going 33 miles at a speed of 11 miles per hour. So it must take you 3 hours to get there. And here's that table thing again. So anyways, pretty friendly, but please watch the video that's the most watched one. I just watched it again. I was like, which one is the one that I show Eric how to solve proportions? Which I don't think he watched. Anyways, that's his choice. But it's a super slick way of solving proportions. I teach you what a proportion is. I show you my way of solving proportions. Anyways, you're going to get in proportions later, so but anyways, hope you watch that first. It'll be very helpful. Anyways, Love you, and I'll start chapter 11 tonight.